what's happening? It's Shafee for 97.9 GRD, and the WWE is back in Grand Rapids for Monday Night Raw. First time in over 5 years tonight at Van Andel Arena. And from WWE, our superstars Dolph Ziggler and...
It's not
this
me. You
AJ.
better know my actual name.
I was looking. They haven't made the change on the championship belt yet.
No, the body isn't cold yet. I won this last night against Caitlyn, and I'm AJ Lee.
Of course I
the
know
Divas
who you
champion.
are. We all know who you are.
You better know.
You have skyrocketed to the top of this industry, really, from going from an unknown to the top diva in WWE.
It's been quite the year and a half. I've had a dream career. I don't think a girl has ever had the chance to have such a career, and I've kind of done everything in a year and a half, and so that's who knows what's next.
And I've looked at you two lately as being kind of like the premier power couple of WWE. It's not even Vince and Linda or Triple H and Stephanie. It's Dolph Ziggler and AJ. But there's been a little bit of a change, Dolph. I mean, it's been a little bit like false advertisement. For the whole week, I said, Monday, I'm going to be joined in the studio by the World Heavyweight Champion. And I know that I'll never win a World Heavyweight Championship, but I'm disappointed because I was looking forward to at least getting a photo with the championship belt. And now, maybe I can do it with the Divas Championship.
I'm not going to let you touch this.
You're not going to do it with the Divas Championship.
No. With the Divas
but
Champion?
You can check it out. Yeah, no. You know, it's unfortunate. I worked really hard, carried a Money in the Bank briefcase contract for almost a full year, and got one match as the World Heavyweight Champion and lost. Yeah,
it's unfortunate. You were coming off an injury, just returning, right? Concussion?
Pretty much my first singles competition back, absolutely, yeah. So after about 5 or 6 weeks of a nasty concussion to where literally lost a couple days of my life. So
wow. That's pretty serious. Yeah. Was that your first concussion?
I've had concussions before, but never that severe with actual retrograde amnesia where I lost 2 days.
You have no idea even how it happened other than being told.
Oh, no, I absolutely saw how it happened.
Right, yeah. But as far as remembering.
Oh, not until I watched it back, no. Yeah.
And so you're out for 5 or 6 weeks, and then last night in Chicago you defend against Alberto Del Rio.
Yep.
And the championship reign is over, just like that.
Yep.
But how are you feeling besides disappointed that you've lost the championship?
Not great. Optimistic, I guess, to see what's going to happen tonight, which is Monday Night Raw. You really never know what's going to happen anyway.
Right.
And now coming off a pay-per-view and a couple different title changes, a brand new Divas champion, and I have a rematch clause like any other world champion ever has. So hopefully, perhaps tonight's the night where I get it right back.
Well, that'd be nice for Grand Rapids to witness.
And the fans, yeah.
Well, it seems like I didn't see the show last night, but the fans kind of showed you maybe more respect than they had as of late. Is that true?
Yeah, all I had to do was get a concussion and get my head kicked in 900 times after 8 years, and they finally showed a little bit of respect.
Finally.
Yeah. Great fans.
So maybe there's some good about coming out of this, although you probably don't care what they think. You said that when you won the championship.
Yeah.
This is about you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing about the WWE Universe. They get to cheer boo whoever they want, and some people beg for it like this, and some people just go out there every single night and have a better match than everybody else. So one way or another, the cool thing is they choose. No matter who WWE picks, they choose who they like and who they hate. That's the fun thing about coming out to the shows, like coming out tonight after the pay-per-view. $15 gets you in the door. Family, friends, you name it. It's PG-friendly, fun, entertainment for everybody.
AJ, for a long time, while he was the man, you would look at him in awe. He was the World Heavyweight Champion. Does this change anything now that he's no longer a champion and you are? Are you guys worried about your future together?
Well, I was with him before he was champion.
Yeah, but you knew he was about to be champion. You have that same confidence?
Definitely. So far, it's the healthiest relationship I've been in, especially on TV. I think everyone has sort of treated me like dirt, except for Dolph, and he's always been on my side and was the one that encouraged me to actually go for this. So I think nothing's going to change.
And what was it that you saw in her? Because you seem to treat maybe everybody but yourself like dirt.
Well, to be fair, both of us love Dolph.
Yeah, both
And-
of us love Dolph Ziggler.
But I've said this a million other times, when you're a fan of this business, you're
Right.
able to last longer and be great at what you do, and we both grew up wanting to do this for our whole life. So that's why it was so cool to see that awesome match she had last night, which is one of the best Divas matches that I can remember, and to become champion and be there that night, and for about 15 minutes we were both champs, so it was pretty cool. So definitely happy about it, and glad I got to see it in person.
You say you've been a fan your entire life, so who would be some of your favorites of the past that influenced what you do today, maybe?
Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Ravishing Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, Lance Storm even,
Oh, wow.
who I was actually trained by, which was really cool. Any of those guys who are known for being good at what they do, no matter what their character was, no matter whether they were 20-time champion or never got to be champion, they were awesome at their job.
Yeah.
And that's where I see myself.
AJ, same question.
Oh gosh, I had such a love for Roddy Piper, and
Nice.
I actually got to do Piper's Pit maybe 2 years ago or a year ago, and that was just a dream come true. And Eddie Guerrero was like my all-time favorite, and I got a little bit of a shout out to him in my match last night.
Oh, yeah?
Did a little bit of a little Eddie kind of shadiness in there. And that was kind of my shout out to him for being my inspiration for my whole career.
All right. Well, congratulations
Thank
again
you.
on winning the Divas Championship.
Thank you very much.
And Dolph, best of luck to you
Thank you.
in getting the World Heavyweight Championship back, but more importantly, staying healthy,
Absolutely.
continuing to work hard. You know, it's got to be a
Always.
fine line because this is all relatively new in the entire sports world. I think if this would have happened maybe 10 or 20 years ago, you might have maybe missed one night.
Maybe.
You went to the ring stumbling, not knowing where the hell you are, putting yourself in serious danger for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's the difference with WWE these days, publicly traded company, family-friendly entertainment. They are on the cusp of always looking out for their superstars, whether it be a wellness policy, constantly testing more stringent than collegiate or Olympics, just to make sure we're healthy and you have the best possible superstars going out there every single night.
And you were a college athlete, right?
Absolutely.
Wrestler.
All-time winningest wrestler in Kent State history.
Wow, that is something. I mean,
Whatever.
well, you got to be a badass to be the all-time
Right?
winningest college wrestler at any
Try
school.
to tell Vince.
That is true. But what years were you there?
98 to 03.
So things are much different now, I assume, than back then. You probably, I don't even know if there was much talk about concussions in those
Oh,
days.
back then, not really. It was just
No.
something you just got along with, and that's a really cool thing. WWE, like being on the cusp of introducing policies and making them as strict as possible. Hopefully, other sports and colleges follow suit and go, hey, let's look out for the health. You have to have a career after your career.
Absolutely.
And if you're lucky, you get a couple years here, and there you go.
Well, Raw in town for the first time in over 5 years, Van Andel Arena tonight. Tickets are still available, and they start as low as $15. We're going to see Mr. McMahon and Triple H in the house tonight. John Cena will battle the unstoppable Ryback. Dolph Ziggler, perhaps, going to go for that World Heavyweight title.
Tonight could be the night I get the rematch, and what a great time to do it. One night away, we can be back to being the champs like we should be, and we are in people's eyes. And by the way, that Ryback-Cena match is a tables match. Guaranteed. We got 3 hours of who knows what, and that is just what we know right now.
Sheamus, Randy Orton, Team Hell No, The Shield, The Miz, and many others. And
Don't be
hopefully-
bummed out that Sheamus and Miz are there. You guys can still have fun.
Again, want to be the first one in Grand Rapids to congratulate the lovely AJ for becoming Divas champion and wish good luck to Dolph Ziggler in the future.